everybody, welcome to our track challenge. My name's Ben_Burns. Today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. I don't know, man. It's been a hell of a week. Can I say hell on YouTube without getting demonetized? So there's a lot going on, and none of it's terribly great. I mean, not thankfully, but it doesn't really center around me. It's just like other people in my world are struggling, which, you know, makes me feel like I need to help. And there's a lot of things going on there. So the algorithm likes you, yeah. So I was thinking about dark ambient, dark jazz today. How you doing, Toxic? And the bad stuff isn't necessarily things I can talk about yet, because part of it's we don't know, other parts is just irrelevant to the world, and other stuff is just why are you? I mean, I get one of the things, and not to make things sad right away, but there is a Twitter person that I follow who fosters cats, at Holly. She just I was gonna say she had a litter, but one of her foster cats just had a litter, and one of the kitties didn't make it, and that made me very, very sad. And it's just yeah, it's true, you should be sad about that, but it's that really hit me for some reason. I'm oh man. But overall, personally, I'm doing okay. It's like the eye of the storm. I feel like everything else is kind of going a little chaotic right now. So I'm thinking kind of dark, dour, kind of dark chill out stuff. I don't know. But I don't know if I need to get my feels out or if I just want to express how I'm feeling. But I think that's the direction we're going to go in. So yeah, we'll just start the timer and find a nice nice groovy pad for the low end, and then we can just kind of figure it out from there. And dark, that's actually not that sounds like quite the challenge there. I don't know. So we're just gonna heck around with stuff, see if we can find something we like, and I don't know if this is it, but actually that's way better. Who needs that top end when you got the low end? Needs a little bit more of an attack. No, I was not streaming yesterday. I thought about it. Yeah, good old 62 beats per minute. No, I did not stream yesterday. I've been trying to get more into a rhythm of doing game development streams when I have the inspiration to do so, but I don't believe yesterday was one of those days. I mean, I guess I can check. Nope, last one was the 14th. I thought I did one between that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I got the Tetris. Yeah, I need to find a better way of announcing that I'm streaming. I don't want to spam people that don't care, because I know a lot of people on the Discord are just there to do the I don't know how many grooves I'll have this time around, but yeah. Yeah, and I mean that's kind of my my excuse for doing it that way. Because like I did, you know, like it's a community that I fostered, and that's like one thing that I can. The garbage Greg. How you doing? The garbage Greg. I hope that you're well. And I hope you're in the garbage by choice. Hope you're doing well. Good. Anyway, we're doing some like dark jazz, dark ambient stuff today, I think. Let's just put that in the title. Dark jazz ambient today. I guess it's more the header than the title. Watching from Berlin, awesome. Good evening to you. It is still bright out here. So we need to find some like cool atmospheric stuff. Like I'm not against putting drums or anything else in there. Ah, cool. Yeah, anything that has like a pulsating like bass tone sounds like Super Metroid. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. But I mean, you can go in here and go like this. I'm definitely not saying that's a bad thing. I'm totally okay with yeah. Well, hopefully I can do this justice. So I've never been outside of the country. I think that it would be really cool. Valhalla always works. That was a little quiet. I'm also going to change this to like a saw 3. No, wait, no. Was that a square 3? Yeah, I need a little bit more top end for this, which I will immediately call back. So, I guess outside of the country it was wrong. I have been to Canada. I have not been outside the continent. Hello, Captain Subtle. I don't think I want to resolve that. I think that sounds way better the way it is. Any pulse width options? Are you talking about pulse width? For this instrument, no. Unity's Ableton's operator does not have a pulse width setting. Oh, no, that's phase. But I do know that I could switch this to something else and I would have pulse width options. Or I could switch to like FM8 or something to mess with it. It's all good. Yes, I have been doing a lot of game dev, so my brain is a little scrambled right now. I don't like that interval. Resolving on G every time, so we're basically going to the okay. I don't want to go in a straight direction. I want it to bounce around, you know. I think that sounds better. I have to sneeze and I apologize in advance. And I think with this, I mean, this already has a little bit of a cutoff to it.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. But if I wanted to, we can increase the intensity here. So that's something we can automate later on if we want to get more intense with this. But I think we need to add... I have a thought, and I don't know if it's going to work. Apologize for my Minnesotan accent, I guess. What am I looking for? I'm looking for not whiny kitties. I'm looking for something that I can really pull transients out of. What is this? Drum Jam 2. Oh, that's just like basic drums. No, I want something that's... Because ideally what I want to do... Let me see if I can like get something going here and then... That blast of intensity would work with just the lows. Are you talking about the drums or something else? Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to mess with the things there. I just wanted to try to pull out the transients. See if I can get some weird sound designy stuff going on here. Oh, the intensity. Yeah, like that blast of intensity or something I think would work really well. Hop in the shower, follow you here. Yeah, absolutely. I am around. I stream music making on Wednesdays and then whatever I want on the rest of the days. So, yeah, take care. Thanks for... So I don't want, like, watery sounds, but I think that's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, so I hacked up how the audio works here. So let me take that back. I don't want to go off of beats. I want to go off of texture. Okay. Let's mess with this for a little bit. I think that this could be really cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm just getting some sound designy stuff right now. Because now we have this, which I think will be a lot more fun to play with. So let's just mute this for the moment and drop this into something that we can mess with. And really... I really kind of just want to focus on this last bit because I thought this was cool. So I think this could have some cool call and response for like after the melody stuff. So I might do it again with another pass through this. Maybe it's not necessary. I think having the variety would be nice. So let's do it again. Whoop. Oh yeah. Let's try that again, huh? automated me turning the thing on. Pitch shift that intensity up. Yeah, we can try that too. I'm just doing one thing at a time at the moment. Granular stuff is so weird. Granular stuff is just weird. I love it. So we can chuck that here and do kind of the same thing. I agree, like doing some pitch shifting and other stuff like that would be a lot of fun too. I don't know if this is the way I want to go. I really don't know what I want to do with this song yet. Like, I just am hecking around for ideas. Also, this gets a little loud in the middle here, so I'm going to volume envelope that a little bit, or gain envelope. Even if it's not like super loud, I think that it's important to keep that under. A little too on the nose there, but I don't know if that's really the way I want to go either. We can do some random samples, see if we get anything. Interesting. I think we can kind of do something with that. Bear with me for a second. I think this will be actually pretty neat. Go like this. Bring Raum in and just do 100% wet mix. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this song is going. It definitely has like some cool vibes to it though. Approaching the crash site is definitely a cool name for this song. Oops. Where are we going? What are we doing? That has a wide variety of sounds to it, doesn't it? Not what I'm looking for. Bedrin, how you doing? How's it going? We are creating some like dark ambient stuff today. So if you're in the mood to chill, this is the perfect place to hang out. How was your stream? Hope that you're doing well. Oop. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We've got some weird, dark ambient sounds going on, and I'm kind of into it, but we're just trying to figure out where we're going. We, what did Captain Subtle say? That it kind of sounds like we're approaching a crash site, which I really kind of dig. Actually, we could layer that. That would be really cool. But only like... Maybe if we bring these down like an octave. Oh, it's even in tune now. Perfect. Yeah. It's actually not perfectly in tune, but I'm okay with that. Like, we could raise it up by a couple cents. Gives it a little bit more dissonance, which I'm okay with. Okay, random sample time. Go! I don't know if I can do that one. I don't really know. I think we can make that work, actually. I'm kind of in the mood for chaos, you know? Like a Discovery Millie, like you're so close to the crash site. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that melody... Space, the final frontier. I mean, it's just Star Trek, The Next Generation. Or similar enough to it where I feel like I'm ripping it off every time I use it, but I don't care. So with this, we can get rid of the sound and keep the breathy sound, and I think that this should sound kind of neat. Funny I should mention that. I just finished. Oh boy. So, how did you like the first season of The Next Generation? I didn't. Well, that's good, because you're not supposed to. It was okay. It was not great. I wish that I could get this a little bit. Nope. Want it to sound like less of a robot. Actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, the first season is incredibly rough, and pretty much everything up until maybe the last season or two is just like gold. So like, it's fine. The TNG, like, in general is I mean, obviously it was formative to me because I was like young when it came out, and obviously that kind of influenced how I consume media. But yeah, it was just, the first season was really rough, but the rest of it is good eats. But yeah, some of the final season's episodes are kind of reaching. It's like the one with the masks or whatever, where they didn't really... It's like, I can't remember everything that was happening in that episode, but I knew it was not great. I guess we're just making Metroid music, but that's okay. Lukwadzana. Do I have a favorite episode? Oh man. I mean, remember to save. One of the more iconic episodes is the Measure of a Man, where like Data goes on trial for being a robot. I can't remember all the the specifics on it, but that was definitely one of those episodes that really stuck with me just because of how like mature it was for like TV, like not mature as in like adult material, but mature as in like this is like a actual take on how this stuff might play out. Now I kind of want to put drums in this because this sounds really good. Okay, so maybe we're gonna pivot away from like super creepy stuff and add like some dark. Maybe we're gonna call this dark chill out. Because those drums actually fit very well for the vibe I'm going for. You know what's something I haven't used in a while? My Thanos snap. Which I discovered, I think, a couple weeks ago that it's not an actual snap at all, but the cap of a spray bottle. Kind of hard to hear. I think this is the direction I'm going in. To be perfectly honest, I don't remember much of the episodes individually. I think the last time I watched TNG, I kind of marathoned through all of it, so they all kind of washed together for me. I just know that like the middle seasons really kind of just blew my mind, just due to how like complex they were for friggin' TV in the 90s. Oh, that was Troy's mother, wasn't it? I can't remember. I remember some of those episodes. I'm kind of thinking of some like cool rhythmic stuff we can add on top of this. But anyway, like my whole goal right now, I think, is to build this vibe. And once we build this vibe, we can... So, like I've said, we expand vertically. We basically make a bunch of layers. And then once we have that expansion vertically, we can expand horizontally and like do the arrangement for the song. Yeah, just like little touches like that I think will help a lot. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Electromagnetic sounds are cool, but probably not what I'm looking for here. Go back to the randomizer. Whoop. No, I don't want just accordion sounds, thank you.
Operating system.
We can do what we did. Like, I'm just going to try to embrace as much chaos as possible, I think. We can do what we did with the season finale of season 19, where we basically run this through a... Also... There we go. We needed that little difference. Wind chime might be interesting. My thought was doing this LF2 based off of the sample start. Sample offset, I think is what it's called. So we need to turn off retriggering, which is somewhere in here, in this mess. Retrigger off, thank you. And then we can set the filter. I really like this vibe though. So the problem with this is that we're not getting a lot of stuff, because it's... Also... Let's just quantize this, and then... This is in sampler, not simpler. I could also do this in... The goal is to kind of just like make it sound like somebody's talking. But like... But I want to make sure that it's like kind of chunky, you know? I kind of also want to use a different sample that has... Okay, actually, let me do this. Let me take this original sample here. Just drop it in here for the moment. I want to get rid of all this dead space in here, because that's what's really hecking this up.
Operating system.
Like, that's neat, but I think that... I mean, it's not going to sound good. It's not going to sound good on its own, but I'm never going to play it on its own, so I'd rather have it sound good when it's processed. You know? So, go like this. This is going to sound bad.
Operating system.
Charlie Brown's teacher. Womp, 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 womp. I don't have a muted trumpet, unfortunately.
Operating system.
But I think that'll work better. Yeah. I also think that if we change this so it doesn't go all the way to the end, because it's getting cropped off at the end. Cool. I like that. It's kind of like weird and abstract, but I think it works very well. All right, what's next? Hit me up, randomizer. Let's go. Oh, get rid of the recent files. Nope, no drums. We live in a drum-free society. Aside from the drums we already have. But those were grandfathered in, that doesn't count. Kidney stones cannot be destroyed. Yep, that's what it was. So these AWK, this is a Venture Kid waveforms. It's basically a collection of like several thousand single cycle waveforms. Which are all rad and cool, and I don't use as often as I should because they often like do a lot of neat stuff. It's also not in tune, but I can fix that. Let's go like this. Okay. My mouse is not working the way I want it to. There we go. Whoop, probably not that low. Yeah, okay. I like this layering. This is a lot of fun just to like mess with layering, but I know at some point we're going to have to expand this song and arrange it more, and I don't really know how we're going to do that, like where we're going to go, if we're just going to kind of build up or if we're going to like go towards some kind of goal here, which is generally like why I enjoy like naming a song, because well, let's fix this quantized stuff. Okay, so what do we want to do with this song? Like, where do we want to go horizontally with it? Because I can keep pulling in samples and building, like, small layers. Because tambourine, sign me up. I have finger cymbals.
Remember to save.
Oh, that's the wrong box. Oh, jeez. I got these little guys. How about this? There we go. Every 8 bars, we get blessed by the finger cymbals. Blessed by the finger cymbals. Right now. Honestly, like hard panning that to the left would be pretty cool. I also feel like I need to scoot it forward just a little bit because we're getting... Okay, time to do a little bit of audio surgery. Basically, I just want to scoot that forward. Yeah, way better. Okay. So what are we doing? I don't think we need that. Because with this pad, we can definitely get more aggressive. But I feel like we need to at least have some kind of narrative for this song. I like the Captain Subtle suggestion of like approaching the crash site or something, because this song does have a lot of like anticipation to it. It has a lot of like unknowns, and I really enjoy that vibe. And I think we could like roll with that. I'm not entirely sure where else to go with this. Which is fine, by the way. Like, it's okay to not fully know, but I think I'm gonna do Approaching the Crash Site because that has like some cool narrative, like in visual imagery, you know? God, this month's half over already. What happened? What happened to this year, TBH? Like, I don't know. I can't believe it's August already. Kinetic toys might be neat. They have a melodica in here? Eh. Oops. Nah, not my jam. Yeah, my melodica's better. I think like some dark noir stuff might be kind of neat. This whole year has been going by very fast, which kind of sucks, but like I guess it is what it is, you know. I feel that this year, to be fair, the last 3 years have kind of slipped through our grasp. And do I still have granular input? Oh, do I not have the like the reversey thing anymore? Because that was like Pitch Hack, I think is what it was called. I guess I don't have it anymore. That sucks. Hey, Ben's Brick Designs. Not ready for the holidays. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. It's like, oh man, I'm not ready for the holidays. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Here's some piano. Hey Mimi, how are you? Anyway, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, good job on having the best name in the world. I don't know if piano would work here. I mean, aside from just being like, which is boring. I don't want to just like hammer on. That might be interesting. Just another layer, you know? Okay, so yeah, we need to work on building this out into a song. In the East Metro right now. Like heck it is. Granted, I'm not in the East Metro, but we still got sun over here. Yeah, there's clouds, but man, I wish it would rain. How you doing, Corey? I'm doing all right. Trying to keep moving, you know. It's the best anybody can do these days. The confidence of the notes I press are relative to the hardness I press them with. There we go. If I find myself in heck. Okay, so we need to expand this song out horizontally now. So I like the yeah, if you find yourself in heck, keep moving. I like the name, Approaching the Crash Site. I think that works very well for this song. It kind of reminds me of like, remember that vintage old movie Thor? When did Thor come out? No, not the new one. 2011. Oh my god. So like that whole like it's just like just desert, you know, and then you kind of go over like a bluff or something in the desert, and it's just like this crater, you know. Hey Incarnate, how are you? I'm doing all right. So I think that we can kind of start with just the just kind of like the atmospheric stuff, and then move forward with some of the more rhythmic stuff once we get a little closer. So I don't fully know how we're going to approach this song yet. honestly. So it's kind of a slow burn for the intro. I also think that we can go in here and like do a little bit of tweaks with the cutoff and make this bass kind of breathe a little bit, kind of just like swell and ebb and flow. Is ebb when it gets bigger or smaller? I think it's when it gets smaller. The movement of the tide out to sea, so yes. So it's cool when the bass ebbs like that. Listen, I want my wording to be correct because words are important. I also think we can like maybe add some other cool, really far background things. I really want to get more into like making stuff that's really far into the background of the song. Welcome to Crash Site X. So actually this song has already been titled Approaching the Crash Site, but that's a good alternate title. I promised myself I'd never go back to the saxophone well. But I was thinking about a saxophone in this. Unfortunately, all saxophones are secretly goose honks. It's just the way of the world. So my goal for this is to put it way in the background. Get some like kind of conflicting melodies. I like the idea of like 2 or 3 different melodies kind of just swirling around the same idea, but not really connecting anywhere, you know? And also this needs to be a little bit quieter as we start up the song. Where is the global volume on this? Global volume. That's a weird ass place to put it. Okay, I also think that we can maybe pull... We can pull this a little bit more too.
Remember to save.
Hello, friends. Have you saved your work recently? Are you playing a game? Don't forget to save your game, because otherwise it might crash and then you'll be very sad. I actually like that a lot. I don't know if I like it there or if I like it here. The rapid fire stuff is neat, but yeah, I think that works better. because then we can go like this. God, I need to chop more drums. Chopping drums is so fun. Welcome to Crash Site X, huh? I apologize. No, this shouldn't come through. Yeah, this shouldn't come through. This is going to be very loud and very noisy, so I'm going to have to... Oops, go here. Welcome to Crash Site X. Again, I don't know if I want to keep that or not, but I figure... Oh, I think it comes through because it's like so loud, it's bleeding through. And also, like, it didn't record very loud on here, which is odd. Welcome to Crash Site X. Oh, also, I was recording using the wrong microphone. So that sounds way clean for this Magpie. That's way better. Welcome to Crash Site X. That kind of sucks. Not the words, but the way that it's executed. I have to just hold up 1 second. I don't want to like blow out my microphones, so I have to turn off the phantom power when I pull stuff out. It does. Like I don't know if that fits. I don't know. We're still kind of building stuff out, you know. Oh, okay, that's one thing we can do. Vocal kind of pulls me out of the vibe, to be honest. It's a little loud. I personally like the vocal, but I agree that it's not well mixed right now. So I'm thinking that what we can do is we can have an offset loop here. I hit imagine more like welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I'll mess with it a little bit, but right now I want to see if I can I like the idea of offsetting this by a little bit. Yeah, so the vocals, I think the vocals work. They're just a little loud. So if we turn that down a bit and maybe give it a bit of an attack so it's less harsh. Yeah. It just wasn't sitting well in the mix. So you are correct, Captcha. Okay, so I guess I was going to find the saxophone and drop that in there, and maybe we can do something cool. Do something cool with that. I mean, I always just kind of pull it right from... why are those upside down? Why is it sorted backwards? The moon seems unaffected. Insomnia. Sax. Well, we'll just keep that in there. I don't have to do anything. I'm sure this is perfect the way it is. I mean, kinda is. It's not ideal. I can do better. I'm just kind of curious how that would go. The bane of my existence, cables. Ah! Should be working. Ah, God, there's too many fucking... Hey, there it goes. That was weird. Okay. I definitely don't want to overdo it with this. I did that one breath. Shouldn't have done that. So I don't want to overdo it, and I'm trying to keep it real chill. And I kind of screwed up on the tail end of this because I ran out of breath. So there we go. This is a breath controller. I do not have my chatbot up, so I can't... Yeah. I'll get you the link for it. It is a tech control breath controller. It basically measures breath. It has a bite feature, so I can do bite. It also has tilt, which I never really use. Here, I can actually just go like this. You can see all of the different values. So that's the tilt controls. This is breath. And then bite. So it basically takes that input, translates it into a MIDI data, and it ships that off there. So I'm able to essentially play an instrument. It offers like a really crazy amount of control just for those like few parameters, and it works real well. And it gives me the opportunity to go back in here and like clean stuff up, which is also nice. Because Okay. One thing I want to do is I want to push these drums out a little bit more and get rid of a lot of the high end for this, because I think that it'll be better if we just have kind of the kicks and the snares here, and then we can go into we can get the rest of the stuff in next time. So instead of like laboriously chopping all of that out, I'm just gonna like smoosh it all down and get it out of the way, which should work okay for most of these. And I should test this before I go through all of it, because it is kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I like that. It gives it something to evolve into, you know? Ah, it's faster than me. No! No, I can win! I can win! Okay. Okay, the other thing I want to do then is, since that is I want to maybe add a couple extra chunky chops in there. Because everybody loves the chops. Okay. You want to go back to the randomizer? Let's hit the randomizer. That... I don't really know what to do with that. What the hell is that? Sounds like somebody's doorbell. That's what we need to do with that. No, I'm not using... I will use like this laser blaster though. Because everything is better with lasers. Toxic. Actually, I did this wrong. Control delete. Go like this. And bring this in. I think if we throw a wider on that, it'll be pretty good. Okay, let's listen to it now. Maybe bring this up a little bit. It's extremely loud though. Holy cow. Mixed feelings about that. We'll see how I feel about that in 10 minutes. I'll get back to you.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. I'm going to save right now. I'll be a positive influence on your life. I'll tell you when to save. That's probably the best I can do. honestly, like if we keep this same pedal tone throughout the whole thing and just kind of like... I like that a lot. Again, I'm trying to go for very subtle layering this time. It's something that I struggle with. Oh, yeah, take care, Toxic. Have a good one. Have a fun dinner making. Or whatever you crazy kids do these days. I always start on that note. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing stuff around. Comes in a little hot there. I need a kick. Give me a good kick. No, that's a kick pattern. Oh, actually, yeah. Initially, I used it to control massive. I will give you an example in a second. So you can basically incarnate what it is it sends MIDI data. It doesn't matter what receives that data. It could be literally anything. So when it comes to it, I think the first time I really used it was on the Aftermath. I think it was this channel. No. Was it this one? This is back when I didn't really organize my crap. So that's how it sounds normally, but with the breath and the bite. So this was also controlling Punish, I think, at the time. Oh, why did it? Oh, maybe not. Either way, if you go into Massive here, you'll see down in the macro control, the 1 and the 2. It might be hard to see, but these two, I can control these two values, and these two values are affecting multiple things inside of Massive. I could make it more pronounced by lowering the cutoff. It's pretty rad. I don't use it as often as I should, but it's one of those things where it's just like when I want to use it, it always kind of blows my mind how cool it is. I need to get my breath control back, man. I hope that answered your question. If you have more questions, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Yes, exactly. All it is it's a MIDI input. It's just like the same thing as the mod wheel on your piano, except that you control that mod wheel via your voice. That's literally all it is. Your voice, your breath. I'm sorry. I actually really like that. It's a little loud. Kind of Croy, but an electric kazoo would imply that it makes its own sound, and this on its own doesn't make any sound aside from like the blowing sound, but that's not recorded. Like this, all this does is this generates MIDI data. This generates music data. It doesn't make sound on its own. It has to be processed through something else to actually generate audio. All right. So what happens with this song? Where are we going with this song? Does this song have a story, or are we just kind of like exploring an abandoned space, which is also cool? That's actually kind of a good snare. I like the idea of just like layering and layering and layering things. It's pretty cool. Any crash site. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking, Captcha, where it's like it's not necessarily it's tension. Like what we're doing here is building tension, but we're not exactly trying to resolve it. We're just like building a mystery, you know? These feel off. Ableton, are you hecking me up again? Come on. There we go. I don't like that. I'm trying to think of like other melodic things that we can boop on top of this, but I'm not entirely sure. We also have to keep these rhythmic elements going on too. Kind of like the idea of maybe we kind of cut everything off at the end here. Yeah, and then we can bring some new stuff in. Because we did kind of establish a lot of new things, and I think all of that's cool, but I want to make sure that we keep okay, yeah. I don't know if the flat second is really what we need here. It's a little mushy for that amount of dissonance. Actually, I think that works kind of well. I'm always a fan of my flat seconds. So I think what I want to do is figure out where the flippin' loop point is on this. Holy grandma. Okay. Holy grandma.
Remember to save.
It's the best my brain could come up with, huh? Hey, everybody, remember to save. I don't think I want the downlifter here. That actually works pretty well. I think I want another layer, though. It's going to be the bend special. And then I forgot to mess around with this, so let's mess around with this a little bit. I like the idea of maybe bringing has 4 input, breath, bite, not in tilt, right? What you set the, so really I've only used it on the saxophone because it's more natural way of doing that, and I've only used really the breath, which is this right here. You can see that this is the recorded MIDI data from my breath, except for this little bit at the end, which like I manually edited, so it rolled off smoother. This is all that I got out of that. The rest is just contact. But you can use those other inputs if you wanted. It's just that's not what I wanted for this song. Looking for mega brass. Wait 100 years for that to load. There we go. This is the breath controller. It is apparently a $250 euro value, excluding VAT. I can't remember if that's what I paid for it or if they had a deal going on at the time. I do know that it was a lot, so it's not a cheap device. They have, I think they still have just the breath controller without the, take care, CAPTCHA. So I think this is just for the breath and not for the other vectors. So they do have a cheaper version if you just want one input, but I figure if I'm going to be investing in this, I might as well get all the inputs. And then it comes with its own software and all that other gobbledygook. It's good stuff though. I don't know if this is really what I want to do. I don't really know if I want key changes in this. I like that kind of ominous dark pedal tone that just kind of permeates this whole song. I don't know if we need like a melodic bass line or anything like that. Like, I think it's neat, but just not necessary. Excuse me. That was gross. I apologize. Yeah, it's pricey, but it's not like obnoxiously pricey. It's attainable if somebody really wants to use that for, humanized expression. Whoa, boy, that high cut was doing a lot, huh? I like adding this, but I don't really know if it's something that I want to, I really want to make like a centerpiece of the song. Just kind of like an extra layer of ominousity, which is a real word that I didn't just make up. But don't look it up. I don't know, man. Nope, that's the... Okay, I think I need a nice pluck here to carry on that piano, and maybe I want to do some piano jangling. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of at a point where I know the song needs to change, but I'm not entirely sure in what way. Definitely needs that drum loop. Yeah, you know, exactly. Like, I wasn't trying to poo-poo the price. It's just like, you know, people might see $250 in bulk at that, but those people probably also don't do any kind of hardware for music, and any kind of hardware for music is expensive. So $250 is a steal compared to some of the like modular synths that are out there, like the Eurorack stuff. I kind of like going back to this. So where is this song going, you know? Yeah. As far as quality, it's pretty good. I wish the actual cable was a little thicker. It feels flimsy, but the device itself is very sturdy. I just worry that I'm going to rip the cable out one of these days, or the cat is going to chew through it or something, which would make me very sad. I don't think so. I mean, this is like taped on over here. They might offer replacement cables. I honestly don't know. meandering melody, but it could do the job. Let's give this a little bit more juice. Actually, I kind of like putting this in line with like a saw, like a super saw pluck or something. It's gonna be loud, I apologize. No, not as loud as I thought. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think what this just needs is like some more like rhythmic elements that kind of chop things up a little bit more, but not like obnoxiously. This kind of reminds me of like some kind of lunar event, you know? I don't like how this this instrument is like fighting with itself, though. I really do want it to start kind of subtle and soft and then grow from there. One for the bass line of the bass note. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. You could do this. And then you could just have that be reinforced and not unisoned at all. And then you don't have to worry about the pluck or anything like that. It's just like, it is what it is, and that's... Actually, yeah, this wouldn't have to be a saw then. This.
Remember to save.
Remember to save, everybody. It still feels like it's... I always want to do 4 voices for the unison, but... kind of cool to like also translate this. Well, not for the sax, but hilarious. Oh yeah. Obviously it doesn't work in kind of that exact context, but like I need to work more with dissonance and like messing around with how things don't have to be like perfectly smooth to sound good. And I really want to get better at so this is something that we can add like in the next loop. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I and that's something that I struggle with, where I'm just like, well, there's one instrument that plays it. Why do we need 7 instruments that play the same thing? Well, layering sounds good. Layering is like reinforcing the idea that what you're listening to is the correct sound. And I really like the idea that like we are expanding on an interesting like melodic thing. Okay, so this does need a little bit of work. I think it's wobbling a bit too much, which I'm not entirely sure where. Because there isn't an LFO engaged here. I'm not entirely sure where the wobbliness comes from. Post recording a layer synths and filters playing the same notes that just yeah exactly. And I think there's a lot of fun that can come along with that too, like a lot of experimentation and stuff. So it's this stereo pan that's happening, but it's like running off of an LFO that's not active. Let's just turn this off. I don't need it. It was too distracting for something that's melodic. If that's the case, we can also bring back the reverb and other fun stuff. Yep. And that's something that I love and I hate about the 2-hour track challenge. Like, I love that it's all based around experimentation, but I hate it because it also makes me complacent when it's like, well, I've done that already. I don't have to do it again. And then you just end up like copy pasting stuff instead of like trying new things and growing and evolving as an artist. Because I feel that like all of the good stuff, the capital G good stuff, it's like that comes way at the end, and you got to get there, and it's hard to get there. And I feel like a lot of the time I'm not pushing myself as hard as I probably should when it comes to these, because I'm just like, oh, another day, another doubloon. I gotta sit down and I gotta make the thing. And it's like, well, yeah, but I could also like try to do new things and interesting things. And in season 20, I have been pushing myself a little bit more with that, which is good. Hey, Dark, what's up? I hope you're doing well. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of pushing the intensity for this, and then I'm gonna drop it back down. Comes from your reflections. Oh, absolutely. Like, I definitely found my style while doing this. I think I'm just gonna have like a fade out for this song, to be real with you. I think that's all it really needs. So I'm just I'm kind of doing the tentative ending for this, and then we'll figure it out from there. But as it stands, actually, do we need any of this? Let's just heck all this out. Yeah, I really like this vibe. I'll play the whole song in a minute. Oh yeah, that's way better. Get rid of this. Yeah. I want to actually push this up more because I really like having these little bleeps and bloops at the end do a lot of the heavy lifting for the end of the song. So what I want is I want to actually go like this. And then we're going to have to actually automate this too. So yeah, when it comes to that, it's all about comparing yourself to who you were. And I mean, there's a lot of value in doing that. And really it's kind of the only metric that you should really compare yourself to anybody. You shouldn't compare yourself to another, streamer or YouTuber or any of that other stuff. Like it's all about comparing you to who you were yesterday. And that's really like as far as you need to go when it comes to, figuring out if you're improving or not, because it's so easy to be like, oh, this person has way more subscribers than I do. What am I doing wrong? And it's like, well, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just approaching the problems differently. Like, I'm sure that if I had done stuff differently, I would be famous, but do I want to be? Not really. I actually kind of want to fade this out sooner. Oops. Like, I don't know. The idea of fame on the internet is just a weird and uncomfortable topic for everybody. Because it's not like I want to be famous. I just want to be rich. Not even rich, honestly. That's not necessary. This is also not necessary. Cool. Okay, so we have the song, which is it's a cool 4 minutes long. I'm okay with that. Let's listen to the whole thing. We'll do a quick mix down on it, see if we need to change anything drastic. But I think for the most part, the song is fairly well put together. I'm questioning whether or not we need to add another sax part, because we really only have that in the front, and I've been wearing this stupid thing for forever. That's boring. I don't know. I don't know if we need it. Yeah, actually, okay. We don't need it in this part. We need it at the end. I'm not putting the lick in there. I messed up on one of the envelopes. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, there it is. I did mess up. So that's the nice thing about having like the MIDI controls, is I can just go in and fix it real quick. I think that works better. Got my flat seconds in there. It's all you need in life, right?
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. With this last piano, I do want it to last a little longer, so I'm going to go like this. Boop. Okay, let's actually listen to the whole song now, because we didn't do that before, because I got distracted. There's a lot of layers in this friendo. This song reminds me of a song that I did a long, long time ago on the album 13 is My Favorite Prime, called Derelict, which is essentially me making the movie Alien in music form, because it was the first time I saw the movie Alien. It reminds me of this. It's like not much similar beyond that, but people wanted to hear it. Apparently I saw Alien for the first time around 2012, 2013. Listen, there's a lot of media that I've missed in my life. It's a little rough. Ooh, that's even more rough. I kind of want to lower this by an octave as well. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, I definitely can't say I lived in like a sheltered house or anything, but there's a lot of stuff that I just didn't experience when I was growing up, like media-wise, because, I don't know, it just wasn't part of the household, and I didn't really care enough to go out and experience it for myself, like go to a friend's house and watch it or whatever. So it was like a lot of TV and movies that sax is too loud. A lot of the drums are too loud too. That's why we're messing around with this. Like, as an example, I have seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off maybe once, and I don't even know if I saw the whole movie. It's just like, I don't care, you know? Each time I fall asleep, yeah. Like, there's just a lot of, like, movies from the 90s that are deemed classics that I've just, like, I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't seen them. My wife keeps making a big pile of DVDs that we need to watch at some point, which I'm okay with. I still haven't seen all of the Alien movies. I've seen the first and the second one now, but I still haven't seen the third one and a fourth one? I think I saw Prometheus, which wasn't great, but maybe just because I didn't really know what I was watching. I don't know. Like, I've seen Predator 1, but I haven't seen any of the other ones. It's like, it's just stuff, you know? There's a specific sound that I want to add here, but I have no idea where. How about this? I'm going to save this. I've got a minute and a half left. Let's see how fast I can find this file. Ableton projects, finished projects. 13 is my favorite prime. Is that even in here? It is. I'm going to run out of time, but that's okay. Where is Derelict? Last opened 2013. So there's a sample that I think would fit really well in here, and it would also kind of oh no, I don't have Contact 4 installed. Oh my god. Does anything load here? So there's a specific, like, it's not the beep sound. There's like a cha. Yeah, this right here. I think it's this. So what I want to do, that like doesn't even have anything. Is there even a, there is a note there. Okay. So the alarm's going to go off and that's fine. So I'm going to set this to resampling. I'm going to capture that super fast.
Alarm.
Wow, I was close.
Alarm. Beep, beep. Alarm. 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 Beep, beep. Alarm.
Okay, so really, I just want that. Let's go back to our song. Actually, is this in C? Oh my God, Ben. What were you doing? You weren't even writing songs in C? Actually, no, I'll just stick with this. It'll be fine. Oh, man. Man, look how organized I was back then. Back when I cared about writing music. No, that's not true. That's an unfair comparison. Okay. So this is, I mean, to me, this is like a little bit of a throwback to kind of the song that it reminds me of, but I also think that it works pretty well in this once we kind of dial it in. So we just gotta line these up a little bit better so they're which isn't that big of a deal. Ableton's really struggling finding those transient points, huh? It's okay. Apparently I've got eyeballs, so that works. Look at that. I think that that fits, and that's a good homage to like a very, very old song. Cool, we're done. Not exactly what I set out to make today, but I really like how it turned out. It's better than depressing core or whatever I was thinking about initially. I don't need any more sad stuff in my life. I'm fine with like dark, moody music, but it's just like, I'm sad. Like, that's boring. It is a valid feeling to have, but it's not exactly how I want to like make my music. So, you know, I feel like we did good. So I have to go pick up my wife, so I'm going to bounce. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. I think today is episode 347? 348. So we're fast approaching. So episode 350 is going to be August 31st. Which means September 3rd is going to be a listening party for the last 50 to our Trek challenges, wherein we go through and we rank them all. So we have this, where is it? The 2-hour Trek challenge power ranking. So this is so far tracks, whatever, 346, 347, approaching. Ching the crash site. Oops. Right, there it is. So, yeah. Yep, we're approaching 400. I told myself that once we hit like episode 410 or something, I don't have to do these anymore. Joy of painting episode count. 403. Bob Ross had 403 episodes. Of course, his episodes were half an hour long and my episodes are 2 hours long. So, you know, take that information how you want. But my plan was like to do more than Bob Ross did. Just because, like, honestly, Bob Ross's Joy of Painting was a huge inspiration for me when it comes to streaming music production. Because all I want to do is I want to show people that making music is possible for anybody, and I want to help like make that dream become a reality for people, and I want people to know that it's possible to do, and to document every second of that process, and have that available for people to review, because I think that that's very important, and I'm very, very happy that I can do that, and even after I am done with the 2 hour track challenge, I'm still going to do them once in a while, and I'm still going to do my Wednesday streams. I'm just going to switch the format up a little bit. So it's not like anything's going anywhere. It's just I probably won't have yeah, take that, Bob Ross. I just won't have the timer ticking down. So yeah, dingus. So I'm going to go. I got to go pick up my wife, so I'm going to go handle that. And then I'm going to get this bounced online for YouTube tomorrow and get it sent out to Patreon patrons and all that other fun stuff. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. You need to tell Bob that he needs to make more. Yeah, man, I really wish that I could. I am doing a lot of game development lately, so I've been doing like random streams. And I obviously would love if you stopped by and said hello for those. So click that bell and hit subscribe. Slap that subscribe button right on its ass. But I really, you know, if your time permits, I'd love to see you. Otherwise, you know, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of the day. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get going, and I will talk to you later. The after party, huh? I really like this song. Like I said, I'm very happy that we didn't go with like depressing core, because I don't really need any more of that in my life. It's just one of those things where, sorry about the bloop, Ableton stopped rendering. It's just one of those things where lots of shit has been happening lately, and oh yeah, Putrid Shot Ultra. That game is a lot of fun. That I linked in my game dev stream. I wholeheartedly stole one of the mechanics from that for Darkness Sleeps, and I think that it's going to work pretty well. It's a good way of controlling like special abilities without. Oh, cool! Yeah, feel free to send me a DM or something on Discord. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming now. Thanks, friends. Love y'all. Bye. I have to cough really bad, and I'm gonna not cough.